Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have a maternity photo shoot in about 2 weeks. I don't really have an idea of what kind of makeup look that I'm gonna be going for, so I'm just gonna play around with some makeup today. I do know that my dress is gonna be like this lavender color that I'm wearing. I decided to put this shirt on because it's the closest color to the dress that I have. Now, I'm filming in the daytime for once in my life, so the lighting may be off, as you can see. I tried to find a perfect spot and it's not working, so excuse the lighting coming in from the window. My blinds don't really work, so yeah. And then with me playing around with the makeup, I'm also going to do a pregnancy tag since this is a maternity look. But yeah, anyway, I'll stop rambling. Let's just jump right into the video. I've already primed my skin. I feel like I haven't filmed a makeup video in forever. I haven't worn a lot of makeup since getting pregnant. There was a red spot down here. The first pimple that I ever had. I am 35 weeks pregnant today. If we're going by my last menstrual period, I would be 34 weeks and 6 days. And tomorrow would be my 35th week. I think was it my 20 week? It was the first ultrasound that I ever did. I guess my baby was a day ahead. She was a little bit more developed. So yeah, I'm 35 weeks today, if that makes sense. Sleeping is getting so uncomfortable. It's just sometimes I used to love sleeping, but now I'm just like, whatever. I low-key don't want to sleep anymore. Laying down is just annoying. So let's start off with the first pregnancy tag question. How and when did you find out that you were pregnant? I pretty much already knew that I was pregnant before I took the pregnancy test. It's a little bit strange, so let me explain. Me and my boyfriend, we kind of wanted to have a baby, so it wasn't a surprise. Well, to me, it wasn't a surprise because in order not to have a baby, you have to be using protection, if you know what I mean. So it wasn't really a surprise, but I pretty much already knew because I had already talked to my doctors and everything, so I was taking the steps that I needed to take to make stuff happen. I found out in May of 2020, and like the ending of April, like usually when my period comes, I get cramps, I get the PMS symptoms a couple days before. And the end of April, like my old house, it was fucking filthy. My landlord, they moved somebody in that had cockroaches, and the cockroaches had came up to my suite. So in April, like I wasn't even really paying attention. Like it just came out of nowhere, my pregnancy. So I was in the process of packing my house, and I was trying to figure out like how can I get out of this place. So I was trying to move, I was packing my apartment, I was killing cockroaches, I was staying up all night. Mind you, I was sick in April. So I wasn't working. This is when the coronavirus was popping off. So I had caught a cold, I was staying home, I was killing cockroaches. I was not even thinking anything of it when my nipples were hurting, my boobs were hurting, I was cramping a little bit. Like these were all normal period symptoms that I usually had. So in the midst of trying to get my house and everything together, I was getting these symptoms, but I was just like, okay, my period's coming. So I had actually went and bought tampons and everything because I was like, okay, I'm cramping, my boobs hurt, she's coming. I have a a period app on my phone. So every month, like, I have a prediction of when my period's gonna come. So when I was getting these symptoms as well, I was like, oh yeah, because my period's supposed to come. I think it was May 3rd or May 4th. May 3rd, I looked at my thing and, you know, my period was supposed to start, but usually my period, it's irregular. So I was like, hey, it's not here on the 3rd, whatever. Clearly it's gonna come because I'm feeling these cramps and everything. And, you know, I'm like, okay, it's irregular, so it's gonna come. It's probably just late. You know, my period, she's supposed to be here on the 3rd, but she's gonna come on the 5th because that's just how she is. So the 3rd rolls around and so my period doesn't come. The 4th comes around, period still doesn't come. And then I think it was on my grandma's birthday. Rest in peace, grandma. It was on my grandma's birthday. I'm just beating this into my skin. Really good. My grandma's birthday, May 5th, me and my sister go to Walmart, and I was gonna pick up a pregnancy test because I was just feeling weird. I'm like, hey, you know, these cramps and everything, but my period should be coming. I should at least be spotting. Nothing was happening. So me and my sister go to Walmart, and I try to like tell her low key, like, I might be pregnant. So I buy the pregnancy test, and my sister, I think we were looking at cards, and my sister had made this joke about pregnancy, like, you need to have a baby next or something. And I was like, Tia, it's funny that you say that because Tia really wants to be an auntie. So she was like, yeah. Oh, and it was like close to Mother's Day. I think that's why we were looking for cards at Walmart, because it was Mother's Day. So yeah, we were looking for a card for our mom. The 6th came, and at that point, I think my period, because my period's usually like 4 days, at that point my period had started and it was supposed to end on like the 6th of May. So I had missed my period. And then me and my baby daddy, we actually weren't even, like, we had got into a fight. So we weren't even talking at this time. Like, it had only been a week, but we didn't talk. So I was kind of like, might be pregnant. And then I was texting my friend D. I'm like, yeah, my period has not came. This was the day before I took the test, and then I took the test on May 7th, and yeah, it came back positive, guys. And I remember, I'm so spiritual. Because I was freaking out the day before. I had asked my tarot deck, like, am I pregnant? Why hasn't my period came? And the messages, I just felt like the messages weren't telling me anything. So I was like, hey, calm down. I was Googling things, you know, nothing was making sense. I was like, Spirit, if I'm pregnant, please have my boyfriend text me tonight. And lo and behold, who do you guys think texted me? So that's the one thing that confirmed, like, okay, I think I might really be pregnant. I might really be pregnant. So he texted me that night, we worked our shit out, and then yeah, the next day I took the test. So yeah, that's how and when I found out I was pregnant. This was like beginning of May. But yeah, I low-key already knew that I was pregnant. I just had a feeling, but I was like, this is like not me. You know what I'm saying? Not me. I'm still using Sun Beige. Oh, that is really pressed into my skin. I love it. It looks really good. So the second question is, how did you feel? So when I found out I was pregnant, like I just already said, I already kind of knew, but I was still in shock because it was like 10 in the morning. I was literally just getting over this freaking cold, right? I'm killing cockroaches all fucking night. But yeah, I already knew, so I was kind of in shock. I was like, oh my God. Like, you know when you talk about wanting something and then when you get it, you're almost like, okay, I didn't think that this was gonna happen that soon, or, you know, you know, I was talking about it, but I wasn't really, you know, I'm not ready. That's how I felt. You know, we had talked about having a baby. We were practicing having a baby. But then when it really happened, I was kind of just like, I was in the bathroom and I'm like, oh my God. What the fuck? Did I cry? I don't even think I cried. I was just like, it's true. Okay. Maybe in a little bit of disbelief, because we had been trying for like months, at least 5 to 6 months. Like, we had been trying and participating in having a baby, but you know, she just didn't want to come. I actually thought that maybe one of us was infertile because we were trying and nothing was happening. So the third question is, how old were you? I was 24 when I found out. I'm still 24. I'm gonna be 24 when I have her. Oh. I feel like I can still see that scarring. I'm not really worried though, guys. I'm not going anywhere, so I don't really care if you can see. I don't really care if this is a shitty face to the thing. I just need the eye makeup. I have a lot of friends, a lot of people telling me like, I want a baby, but I want to make sure that I'm older and I'm financially secure. And honestly, what I have to say to these people is, you know, if that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. You don't want to have a baby till you're in your 30s. That's good on you. You want to be financially secure. But what I realize, like, nowadays, I don't know if financial security is even possible anymore, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, well, I guess it depends on what people feel is security financially, but like, look at the coronavirus. That shit came in so quickly, shut everything down. Nobody is financially stable anymore. So I mean, at the end of the day, you can want to be financially stable and financially secure. Maybe that means, you know, you have a house and a home or whatever, but you really never know. It's not guaranteed that you're gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like people, I don't know, they just need to live their lives, because you never know. I'm not the most financially stable person, but you know, I'll provide for mine, if you know what I mean. It ain't nothing. And plus, ain't nobody trying to be 30 some years old doing all, like, my body is tired, guys. I am exhausted. I don't know. I would not want to be doing this when I'm in my 30s. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Do what you want to do, but you gonna see. I'd rather do all of this while I am young. I ain't doing this in my 30s. I'm not even trying to have kids when I'm in my 30s. I'm trying to pop them out, boom, 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 and be done. I can't even see. I don't like the lighting in here. So the fourth question is, did you wait the 3 months to tell people? Now, when I first found out I was pregnant, of course, I told my boyfriend, I told Dee, because she was like the closest person at the time that I could confide in. I felt like, ooh, oh my God, she's stretching my stomach out right now. I told my mom because I found out I was pregnant, then I'm like, okay, I need to get to the doctor, but I didn't know the doctor's number. Me and my mom have the same doctor. She put me on to this really good doctor who's also an OB. So I asked my mom, and now looking back, it's not that I regret it, but I kind of wish that I would have waited to tell her, because yeah, that first trimester was a little bit hard for me. I can't remember if I told my dad or if I waited to tell my dad, but my sister, my little brother, so it was just like a handful of people. What look am I going for right now? Back in August, me and my boyfriend had gone to a birthday party, and I had also worn this top, this lavender top, and the makeup look that I did included, I'm pretty sure, these two colors, so I don't know if I want to go in with these. But I also have this purple palette here, so I don't know what I want to do. But we're just gonna go with the flow of things. I did wait the full 3 months to tell people. My mom was low-key superstitious too. She's like, you don't tell people because then you never know like what's gonna happen with the baby, etc. Oh, what am I doing? My eyebrows. It gets hot, and that's another thing that another symptom that I'm having, like the hot flashes, especially last month. We're in December now, so like beginning of November, I was so hot all the time. The fifth question is, so is this your first? Yes, the baby that I'm having right now is my first baby, the first grandchild in my side of the family, well, in the immediate side of the family. It's a girl, it's a girl, she's a girl. She's gonna be a Capricorn. This eyebrow's been giving me hell the past couple months. My eyebrow lady is nowhere to be found. She's not at the kiosk that I usually go to anymore. I don't know where she went. The last time I seen her was before COVID. I told her, you better not go anywhere. And now she's gone. So I've basically been doing my own eyebrows, and this one's not doing so well anymore. The sixth question, do you want more children? Honestly, I've always wanted a lot of kids. I used to always want like 6 kids, but now actually being pregnant and going through it, we'll see how the birth goes, but I want at least a couple more. I want at least 3 kids. I want to have at least a boy so that my boyfriend can have his last name continue on in the generations. But we'll see how this birth goes, because Lord have mercy, my body, it's aching. It's aching. I'm going in and using this as my transition color. Yesterday when I went to Walmart, I put in a drawer, there's like nothing on this goddamn brush. I had entered a drawer, because you know how Walmart has that photography place? Ugh. You know how Walmart has that photography place. So they were having this drawer, and I had put my name and everything in there. You get, I think, if you're having a baby, you get like the first year of the life. You get a picture every month from 0 to 12 months. So I entered the draw, and then they called me, so I have to call them back today. Apparently they picked my name, but I'm not even gonna get, like, you know when you put your name in the draw and they call you back, but really they're calling everybody back that put their name in that goddamn ballot. That's why I'm just like, I wanted to say, ooh, I'm so lucky, but then at the same time I'm like, they're probably calling everybody back that entered that draw. Don't feel special, Julianne. Question number 7. What was your biggest craving? So my biggest pregnancy craving, in the first trimester, it was like sushi and fish and crab. Mind you, so me and my sister did the crab mukbang. I'll put the link in the description box. So yeah, we did that because I was just craving seafood. Like, I went and I got some California rolls multiple times, and then we did that crab video. I never had crab in my life. That was the first time trying it for the video. It was crazy. Like, I did not want meat. I hated chicken. Like, I didn't want to eat chicken. I wanted seafood, shrimp, crab, stuff like that. The second trimester, I don't think, that's when it started turning into like sour stuff. Then I started craving sour things. Lemonade, lemons. Third trimester, I'm not really craving anything. Last night I was craving mashed potatoes. So I made some mashed potatoes and they were really freaking good. Like I went out and I got, cause I only have a potato masher, I don't have the whipper. So I went to Walmart, I got a whipper, I got some potatoes. I made some really good potatoes. Well, let's hope these eye looks come out looking similar. I feel like my daughter's palette is gonna be very diverse just because I've been eating a lot of different things during my pregnancy. I'm gonna add a purple now. I'm gonna layer it on. So I got a brown. Now I think I'm gonna go in with this purple right here. The 8th question on this pregnancy tag. What is the best part of being pregnant? I feel like the best part of being pregnant would be, there's a couple things. People are more sympathetic for you or towards you. They're a little bit nicer, which I think is fake as hell. My neighbor came up here talking all, my neighbor came up here talking all crazy. I'm gonna have to blend the hell out of this. And I was like, yeah, I'm pregnant, so don't be coming up to my freaking door yelling at me. And she shut the hell up and went back downstairs. She was trying to say that I was being loud and disruptive. I was like, no. Like, how dare you? I'm pregnant. How dare you come up to my door? Trying to cuss me out, bitch. Drunk as fuck. So it's things like that. I haven't had people on public transit get up and move, even though I'm like 8 months pregnant. Usually that's what they do. People will get up out of the first couple rows or whatever so you can sit, but I haven't had that. But I definitely am using my pregnancy to my advantage, which is one of the good things. I feel like another good thing about being pregnant is like you're growing a little cute little baby inside of you. Like, that's your baby, you know, like you can feel, it's like a journey with you and your baby that nobody else is gonna experience, you know, like you have that close little bond. Yeah, I think that's the best thing about being pregnant. You can eat what you want. But yeah, I think it's that bond. That's what I'm really liking. That's the best part about being pregnant, you know? She's hiccuping, she moves around. That brings me to question number 9. What is the worst thing about being pregnant? Y'all, I already told you. I already told y'all the worst thing. It's the sleep. You know, always being exhausted. Your back hurts. You're uncomfortable, like majority of the time. The worst thing though, what is the worst thing about being pregnant? I feel like it's not the worst thing, but you know, especially if you had a nice body before getting pregnant and then like all these changes, and there's a lot of things that people do not tell you when it comes to pregnancy. There's so much unexpected changes that happen that nobody warned you about. So when you're going through this shit, you're like, what the fuck? I didn't know that this was gonna happen to me. Especially if you're not expecting it, that could be the worst thing. But I feel like it's the sleep. Like, I'll go to sleep, wake up, still be tired, get up, eat, go back to sleep, wake up a couple hours later, eat, go do something, go back to sleep, and then I'm up all goddamn night. And working, that's the worst thing about being pregnant, and you still have to work. Question 10, what is your birth plan? When I was in my first and like going into my second trimester, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos. I'm getting really freaking dizzy right now. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, and you know, I've seen a lot of women going natural, not using the epidural. So I think I want to wait as long as possible before getting an epidural if I need one. I want to see if I can tolerate the pain, just because I feel like I do have a good pain tolerance. But we'll see. If I need a C-section, I'm gonna get a C-section. It doesn't really bother me. I wanted to have like lit candles. I want music to be playing. Not lit candles, but you know them fake candles that you just put a battery in and it lights up. I wanted those kind of candles. I wanted just to be relaxing and comforting. Definitely gonna be using a birthing ball. Definitely gonna be using the shower. I've seen the hospital a couple times. I've been there a couple times and they showed me around. That's pretty much my birth plan. I don't really have a birth plan. Nothing in my pregnancy has been going the way that I want it. So at this point, I'm just like, whatever. Whatever happens is gonna happen. I don't really give a shit at this point. Question number 11 for this tag. Are you scared of labor? As I near my due date, and because I could have this baby at any moment right now, it is getting a little bit scary. Like I said, when I was first watching these birth vlogs on YouTube, I was watching and I'm like, oh my God, I think I can do this. I can do it with no epidural. I can do it. And now as I get closer, I'm just like, I'm scared. I had to get some water. I'm feeling a little bit dizzy. Anyway, so am I scared about labor? A little bit, just because, like I said, my pregnancy has been just so, everything is just not going as I planned it, and so I really don't know what to expect at this point, so I'm just going in it. I think I do have good pain tolerance for these contractions, and I want to darken the outer corner a little bit. Question number 12. What do you most look forward to after pregnancy? I'm gonna go in with this dark purple right here. Lots of sparkles. Oh, shit. Gotta be careful with this one. After pregnancy, I look forward to spending time with my baby. Obviously. I also look forward to, oh shit, the fallout. Just being able to relax, finally having my body go back to normal. And not normal as in like flat stomach and all that kind of stuff. I just mean going back to normal. And I know it's gonna take some time. Like I'm not just gonna go back to how it was and everything, but y'all, pregnancy is just exhausting. You know, there's really good moments in pregnancy and all that good stuff, you know. Like I said, you get to have this journey with your baby. But damn, it's exhausting. Note to self, I'm not using this purple, that light purple, because it's already coming off. I just look forward to finally having my body back. Hopefully. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Having my body back. Eventually having a nice glass of wine. Question number 13. Will you be breastfeeding? So I know everybody's experience with pregnancy is different. Some people can't breastfeed, some people don't want to, some people don't like it, you know, whatever the case may be. I want to try. Oh my God, everyone is blowing my goddamn phone up. I want to try to breastfeed. I plan on breastfeeding. If I can't, then I'm definitely gonna do formula. Since that purple did not want to stay on my eyelids, I'm just gonna go in and put this one on my eyelid. Out of all 3 trimesters, which one was the hardest? Definitely the 3rd trimester. And I guess a lot of people say it's the hardest trimester. A lot of people would tell you that it's the 1st trimester just because of all the nausea and all the symptoms that you're being hit with. But honestly, where the hell is all the color going? So the 1st trimester for me was very easy. In the 1st trimester, I had no nausea. I had no symptoms. Like, if I didn't take that pregnancy test, I wouldn't have known that I was pregnant. I did not throw up. I did not have morning sickness. I did, however, throw up in my second trimester. I think I was 5 months. Came home, I made some ramen noodles, chicken ramen noodles. They were so delicious, and this is why I'm just so mad, because my daughter didn't like them and I ended up throwing them up. And in my third trimester, it's the exhaustion that is just killing me. Guys, it's killing me. I'm gonna put these false lashes on. I just don't know if that band is too goddamn long. Yeah, I'm just ready. I'm ready for it to be done. My hunger, guys, I'm eating for two, like literally. I don't get full. They say to have more frequently small meals. I don't get full off of a small meal. Like, I need to have a big meal. So I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I've only gained about, I think, I want to say 30 to 40 pounds. When I first got pregnant, I was 140, and now I'm at like, I'm almost 180. I'm at 179.6. So I don't have a lot. I don't think it's a lot. It's fat. I think it's all baby and blood and placenta and shit. They tell you to gain 25 to 35 if you're a healthy individual. And I want to say that I'm a healthy individual, but my doctor hasn't said anything to me about my weight gain, so I'm assuming that it's okay. But yeah, the first trimester, I was feeling wonderful, feeling great. Second trimester came. That is when my skin finally cleared up. I got the pregnancy glow, because in the first trimester, I was still breaking out. I had like hella scarring, still had pimples coming in, and then the second trimester came. I'm like, okay, there's the pregnancy glow that everyone talks about. But then as the second trimester came and started to go, I just wasn't doing my eyebrows. I had no energy. Like, I didn't want to do anything, didn't give a shit about looking good. Plus, I was still working during COVID. Yeah, my energy just started to go down as the second trimester progressed. And then the third trimester, I have no sex drive anymore. Like, sex drive anymore, which is kind of sad for my boyfriend, but I don't really give a shit. I'm just 10 times more hungry. Nothing satisfies me unless I'm eating like double. I went to McDonald's, got some breakfast there, got my 2 hash browns. Was I full? I think I was full, but I probably could have ate like another hash brown or another sandwich. I went to have some pho at this new restaurant with my sister. Usually I get a small bowl, but I was just starving. I didn't eat all day, so I got a large. That was enough for me. I think if I would have had a small, then I would have still been hungry. I'm gonna put these lashes on. Oh, I don't like these lashes, but whatever. So I got this at my birthday last year from Sephora when they give you that free gift. I actually really like this mascara. It's the Milk Kush mascara. I'm liking it. Like, just sitting here right now, I'm uncomfortable. I'm probably just gonna hurry up and finish this look. Oh my God. That would be another thing. Like, I had no desire to even like style my hair. Nothing. Like, I didn't give a shit. For lips, I'm just gonna keep it nude. Like a bigger mirror. I don't like using mirrors like this. They're just too small. I can't see. I I got a big head, so. This is where I originally wanted to film. Let's add these lashes now. Yeah, this look isn't too bad. Obviously, when it comes to the actual day, I'm gonna put more effort into it. Ooh. Fuck, I don't have my tweezers with me. Well, this was a fail. Where are my goddamn tweezers? Let's fill in down here. Oh, my back is starting to hurt. I'm probably just gonna take a couple selfies and then take it off. We'll put a little color in the inner corner. I don't mind these lashes at all, except for the band. I feel like the band is a little bit thick. Ooh, a little pop. I need some lip gloss. I do indeed. Just to smooth over. Why am I talking like that? Smooth over that. So I think for my maternity shoot, obviously my hair is gonna be done. I might wear these lashes. I gotta find another color for my lid because like I mentioned, this color just came off my eye. Like I said, the dress is gonna be this lavender color, so I think I wanna do a purple eye with a nude lip. I'm not doing a purple lip with a nude eye. No. Other than that, I think this is probably what I'm going to do for my maternity shoot makeup. A little bit crisper, a little bit cleaner. Obviously spend more than an hour on my face just so that it's good. But yeah, guys, this is the look. Well, it might be the look for my maternity shoot. Those were the questions that I answered for the pregnancy tag. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you can see when I am posting next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.